is with us and Dr. Sudha Halkai, spokesperson for the BJP in Karnataka. Dr. Sudha Halkai, they are saying that, there was slight error in a documentation. They say this is fear mongering. It's rumor mongering. The Chief Minister has said that no notices, even you heard what Zameer said just now, that, there are no notices. What is the real issue, Dr. Halkai?
Sudha, I'll tell you, I'll get back to you to the roots what it is. It is absolutely that the Congress government, take it from Jawaharlal Nehru to the Rahul Gandhi, they are Hindu phobia. And they're very much clear on that, and all their action speaks about it. Now, tell me, all of a sudden, Zameer Ahmed, he told that on behalf of, when the Mr. Sidramaya has advised him that all these notices has to be given. On his advice, he has told all the officers. Now they say that the Tahsildars are responsible, and it is a mistake of the Tahsildars. It has become a habit for them, habitual this one for them to blame the officers. In the Muda scheme, they blame the officers over there. In the Valmiki Nigam, they blame the officers in such a way that the Mr. Chandrasekhar, an officer, committed suicide. And now here also, when they see that there is the strong opposition, which is done by the BJP. Here, too, I'll tell you, so that we are going to fight tooth and nail, and we are going to protect the interest of the farmers, what may come, and especially and the Hindus. Now, the people who are arrested in Haveri, all are Hindus. Tell me why the Muslims are not arrested? Why appeasement politics for this one community? And they're ready to do anything for this. The farmers, the annadatas today, they have a nightmare. They're not able to sleep today,
Right,
and they
but
didn't
then
celebrate
Muslims'
so many places.
homes.
They didn't celebrate the Deepavali.
Yeah,
They
which
didn't
is
celebrate
very
the
sad.
Deepavali this time.
Very sad. But then a Muslim called Mohammed Rafi's house was damaged. There is stone pelting. We have visuals of that. So you see, ultimately you are right. They are our annadatas and they are poor people. And if anyone is insecure, then what's the point? Nizam Faujdar, I just think this is complete mismanagement, I say. Your government is ruling. I do not know why, even if it was fear mongering, let's assume it was rumor mongering. Your government has been unable to control it. Look at those visuals there. Haveri, what has happened? I mean, a man called Mr. Mohammed Rafi, his house was, stone was pelted on him, his bike was destroyed. Is this the way you control? Because this is just a spark. And any time, it will become a huge fire, Nizam Fauzdar.
Sudha, I condemn any kind of violence. And when Dr. Sudha, initiates a conversation and a debate by saying that all the leaders, starting from Nehru till Rahul Gandhi, are Hindu phobia, she has to correct herself. They have started behaving as if anybody who speaks in the lines of the constitution or in the lines of the law, they become anti-Hindu just because the one party may be Hindu, one party may be the Muslim. So this whole narrative that any decision taken by the government is anti-Hindu, Hindu phobic. I think this kind of a narrative is basically done for this Maharashtra election. There's nothing about it. If there is a notice doesn't mean that they are going to be evicted today and tomorrow thrown out of
Give
those
them a
lands.
notice.
It means
Why give them
no,
a
listen,
notice?
no, listen. There may be one party, one plaintiff who wants a clarification. They have initiated a proceeding by through a letter or through an application as a process of tapal. They would have done it, and if the notice is wrong, it will die its natural death,
Okay,
or it will be
natural
withdrawn.
death. But
So
then
why do
why
you
did the
say
riots happen? Why
no,
did the
no,
riots
listen.
happen?
This is where the BJP plays foul. They do these riots. They do this stone pelting. They make sure things go out of the hand and then say, look, the Congress government is not ruling properly. The law and order is gone out of control. They are incompetent. This is pure BJP politics. They have nothing to do with it. So they want to bring this whole Waqf issue as a Muslim issue. The Waqf issue is a very separate thing that we need to discuss. And what happens is the BJP is always into this fear mongering. Those people were beaten down. What about your niti of the bulldozer Raj that you are running in UP and every other state that you are
Now
ruling?
we've gone to
You are
Uttar
bulldozing
Pradesh. Very good.
everybody.
Dr.
Yeah, you have
Halkai on
to.
the
You have
screen.
to.
No,
Halkai has
let's
done.
stick to
Sudha,
no
Sudha,
Nizam.
it
We
is
can't go on a
Sudha.
Bharat Darshan, yaar. Please, let's stick to this. Dr. Halkai,
Yeah.
he says if there is a mistake, we shall rectify. I mean, everyone has spoken about it. Chief Minister, Minister for Minorities, several other people have said that if there is a mistake, we'll rectify it. But the point of the matter is that the BJP says it spread like an epidemic. I mean, it's not just there, it's there in many other districts. What proof do you have, Dr. Halkai?
Exactly, Sudha. We have the proof. I come from Kalyana, Karnataka. I am from Kalaburgi. Okay. The farmers in Kalyana, Karnataka, the Kalaburgi, the farmers in Yadgir, they also have received the notices. And the notice is such that, Sudha, if you and me get a notice on our property one day that in column 11, it is, that the property belongs to the Waqf. How do we feel, you tell me? All of a sudden, the farmers get this, and according to the amendments, what these people, the UPA government has made in the earlier years, that is in 1974 and 2013, everybody are suffering. It becomes a responsibility of the people for whom the notice is served that we have to prove the property belongs to us. Why don't they prove that the property belongs to us? And in Tiruchinapalli, when the whole village, they told it belongs to the Waqf, including the temples. And when the clarification was asked, the Waqf Board tells that, if 1500 years back, it belonged to them, it seems. Did Islam arise during 1500 years back, you tell me? What nonsense these people speak. And during the Ganapati festival, there
Hindu-Muslim,
was
no,
stone
Sudha, is
pelting,
it
there
about,
was petrol
Sudha,
bombs.
let's
No,
get a
that is
clarification.
Hindu-phobia.
Is it about
One
Hindu-Muslim
second.
or is it about farmers?
second.
What's your focus on? The
See,
right
we
to
are at the interest of protecting the farmers. There is no question about it, Sudha. When it comes to the farmers, we are very much clear, and I told you earlier also, we are going to fight tooth and nail for that. There is no second question regarding that. And they have made the life of farmers hell, Sudha, over here. You don't know. I told more than 1,500 farmers have committed suicide in 1 year. You tell me, what justification did any of the leaders go and visit this farmer's house?
Nizam, even if you sent one notice, you see the kind of panic it has created amongst farmers, and these farmers are not people who can go up to the court or even question a singular notice. All I am saying is, don't you think that somewhere your communication to the farmers was really poor, Nizam Fauzdar?
No, I absolutely do not agree. If you look at the kind of argument Dr. Sudha is having, is that does Islam existed 1,500 years? What are you speaking about? What is that you're trying to prove? Now, are you saying now? Let me come chronologically to what Mr. Dr. Sudha is saying. Who bought Inam Abolition Act? Who bought the Land Sealing Act? Who bought the tiller will gain the land? किसने ये laws बनाए? Who made these laws? How did we distribute the land to the normal people across the length and breadth of the country by these simple three acts? People who had thousands of acres, just because people were tilling that land, they were given that land, they were granted that land. In that Waqf properties also were there, which were given back to the farmers who were tilling it. And she's saying, she's blaming a religion for the kind of politics, dirty politics that the BJP is playing. Now
She
somebody
said,
should
no,
ask,
no,
when
no,
did
no,
the
no, no,
when did
Nizam.
the Hindu? No, listen, Sudha,
She
I think
said,
we need to make this thing
no,
clear.
no,
When
sir,
did Christianity come
she's-
into this world? When did Hinduism come
No,
into
sir,
this,
she
in
said
this world?
that our
When did
party
Judaism
supports
come into
farmers.
its world?
I can't shout as much as, sorry, but, she did say that we support
So
the farmers
how
first.
sick of their mindset?
No,
How
but
sick of their
they
mindset, Sudha?
said they support the farmers, Nizam, and this is
No,
about
they
the
don't
farmers.
support the farmer. If
Why?
they were supporting the farmer, they would have not spiked those roads on the Delhi highway and said, if you walk into those spikes, you will die. And they pushed all the farmers. Who did the water guns on the farmers? 750 farmers died on the roads of the Delhi and Haryana. Who is responsible of that? If
Again,
Narendra
you've
Modi,
gone
Amit
on
Shah, the
Bharat Brahman.
BJP, I
This
have
is the
to.
you
I
see,
have
therefore,
to.
I
I have
always
to.
fall short of time because we are never
No,
sticking.
BJP is selective about their Hindu-Muslim agenda. Believe me, they are
And
anti-India,
you should also,
anti-nationalist, they're
come on,
anti-people of
no,
this country.
not at all. And I think you
Yes,
are
Sudha, yes,
overreacting now.
Sudha. You stand by
All
me.
they are saying is that the farmers'
They are
interests
not
should be
saying
protected.
anything. They are only
All right, I've
saying it is
completely
hypocrisy.
run out of time. Thank you so much, Nizam Fauzdar, and also Dr. Sudha Halkai. Thank you so much for joining us.